Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev, and welcome to Last Year, The Nightmare. This is a co-op survival horror game. I believe it's 5 separate students that all have different classes that they could pick, and one killer around these certain maps that are trying to prevent all of these students from escaping wherever it is. They all have their objectives, they spawn in, know where they're supposed to go, and the killer is supposed to prevent them from doing so. He's supposed to kill them and prevent them from escaping, or at least kill as many as possible before they end up escaping. By the way, we're getting close to 3 million subscribers, so if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and yeah, let's get to the video. There's been kind of an influx of popularity with these games. For example, like Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, games like that. They have their own, you know, dedicated players, especially Dead by Daylight, I would say is the most popular one at the moment. I wouldn't even compare to either of those games. I would actually compare this game probably more towards maybe Left 4 Dead or so. Without the zombies anyway, of course. Basically, the students are doing everything in their power to get out, and the killer is there to stop them. You can play as the killer, you can play as the students. There's also, I believe, 3 different killers. There's like this big, muscular tank type of dude. There's a dude with the axe, and then there's another guy named the Strangler. He kind of reminds me of the Smoker from Left 4 Dead. I don't know how many of you guys actually played Left 4 Dead, but Left 4 Dead was pretty similar in that aspect. The way that the selection worked, 5 students, 1 killer, you can vote to be a killer, and basically the game will just do a toss-up between all of those people. I don't know if it's actually possible to get killer if you don't even have it marked at all, especially if there are other people that have it marked. I'm not entirely sure. 5 out of the 6 people in this lobby voted killer, so it's very likely that I'm not going to end up getting it, but I think you can tell if you got it based on the challenges that pop up at the start, actually. And also, I believe when you play as the students, you can play as Assault, Medic, Scout, and Engineer. All of them do their own separate and unique thing. I usually play Assault just because that's the most straightforward thing, and I feel like I can actually get things done if I lead people to go and do but so I'm not really sure if it's my computer or not, but the game has been kind of unstable here and there. It is kind of expected with it being a new game, but I can't say for sure if the game has a bunch of crashing issues. I've watched a few other people play the game and stream the game, and I've been in calls with people that have been playing the game for a few hours since yesterday, and they weren't even talking about any crashing issues. So so as you can see, you can pick Assault class, the Medic class, the Scout class, or the Technician. Assault is meant to obviously just defend everybody. Falling behind everybody. Guys, please wait for me. No, don't open that. It's fat. Okay. Well, guys, please.
1v1 bro. See who wins.
I'm done. It's a couple people really far away that, wait, what are these guys doing? Where are you guys going? Oh, please. Why is he on me in the middle of this whole thing? You're serious? Please, dude, hello? Help! Jesus, where the f is everybody? Holy sh! Yeah, I'm not playing Technicians. I'm playing Assault and actually defending myself. So that's the thing. If you're playing as a class that's not armed with that... Okay, well, I'm respawning, so thank you. What? Why can't we kill him? What the f is going on? Beat his ass! Hey! Beat his ass! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, man! So basically, I feel it's sometimes on this game, it's kind of difficult to tell if the survivors have an advantage or if the killer has the advantage here, because I've seen killers, I've played games where killers have completely destroyed people. I've even played my own games as the axe murderer and ended that game in 1 minute and 42 seconds. And then I've had other times... Oh, I didn't know you could get taken that way. Whoa! Whoa! Get off! He says, okay. See, the survivors can actually fight back in this game. It's not like you're completely defenseless. It's just, it kind of depends on the class that you're playing and if you're alone. And there's a lot of situations where you can be completely screwed. Oh shit, he's getting set. Wait, he has a shotty? Oh, beat his ass! Hey!
1 down, infinity to go.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, we got the gear. We're on our way. Are you guys serious? What? They threw a pipe bomb! You just killed 2 of us! I think the Technician is the only one that's actually able to okay. So the killer, after they get killed, or even in the process of them being alive, they're allowed to go and disappear and set traps around on the ground and be able to affect things around the map without you being able to see them. It sounds super OP, but not really if you're careful enough. But the thing is, a good killer will be able to go into that form where they're completely invisible, travel around the map, and be able to surprise you around certain corners and stuff. Like right now, we're in a big, super tall tower. So it's probably really smart of him to actually either play the big bulky guy that's able to pick people up and charge them and then throw them off the because we're so high up, or you can use the stalker guy that ends up throwing the chain at people to pull them off of a ledge. Guys, help him! No! He was saving! No! Oh, wait, she's clutch. Get me out, please! Please, I'm Assault, I'm Assault, I'm Assault. Boom! Oh, wait, I'm dead again. Probably running into the axe guy isn't the best strategy, but you know. Wait, they can get out. 55 seconds. Oh, run! Oh! And we lost. I'm convinced anyone with TTV in their name and playing as Killer probably have like a whole week played. I know the game came out yesterday. I just randomly spawned in as Assault for these guys. You're dead, buddy. I'm sorry. It was nice knowing you, but it's all right. You can throw me wherever you want, boy. Oh, never mind. No one's gonna help me. All right. Well, somebody help! Thank you. All right, get me back up, please. Oh shit. Hello? Yeah. Holy shit, this game is such a mess. I love it. If the survivors don't work together, the killer literally just runs through people, like no issue. This guy ended up killing like 15 kills or some. To be fair, I spawned in and when already 2 people were like dead, and I had no idea what was going on in this game. How far we were, how long it's been. The biggest thing I would actually complain about for this game, past all the balance and all the boring shit that, you know, I could talk about, I think there needs to be some sort of progression to some degree, like progression / cosmetics. Like there is a leaderboard and everything, but it's difficult to, I guess, tell if somebody is good or bad at the game. Like there's nothing that really shows for it other than if you are looking and paying attention to leaderboards. To be fair, a lot of people don't even care about leaderboards, so I'll just keep voting Killer and hopefully I'll get a game, but usually when you tag Killer, everybody else will tag up as Killer as well. Or the lobby will disconnect and I'll just go fuck myself. You get in the games very, very quickly, I've noticed, especially when you hit quick play. I mean, it does let you enter games midway through, which definitely that doesn't feel good, but you could go and just try to find a server before the game started and everything, and you don't have to worry about joining games mid-session or whatever. But now the game isn't really scary. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like how Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th aren't really scary, especially after you played it a good amount and you know all the surprises and tips and tricks that everybody uses and all that. Like, nothing about it is really scary. It's just kind of, there's some things that'll definitely surprise you at times. And like, see, I played Left 4 Dead like on GB before. I don't really know what else could be applied to the game to kind of force people. I feel like once players realize like the compositions that they can run and stuff, like 2 assault and then, you know, 2 medic, or 2 assault, 2 medic, then a technician or something like that. What the fuck? What is going on? Can I, hello? Game just kind of sat in like an infinite loading loop. No one's playing assault in this game. What is going on? Dude, I dodged it! Like, so it only takes 3 shots for him to knock you down, and half the time when your character's swinging, it's like your character only has, well, he's dead too. Medic is over here trying to open doors that no one's in. He's just hard camping my f***ing door. Are you serious? Just go do something else. One person has to walk away from this. Otherwise, he has no reason to leave. The killer doesn't even need to know what they're doing. The students have no idea what they're doing, and they're just walking around aimlessly. It's the easiest game in the world for the killer. And then other times when you're playing as the killer and they actually play as a team, it feels almost impossible to penetrate their defenses. Because once they end up putting the football helmets on, they got their armor on, they got their souped up melee weapon. I think a good killer doesn't actually end up maining only one of the kinds of killers. I feel like a person that plays killer will be able to utilize all 3 of the killers in their own ways on certain maps and stuff. But definitely, I feel like certain killers are better than others.
Now next, we gotta find the disks so we can boot up the server. After that, we hack the computers. If we break into the system, that should open the door to Bellman's secret library. Then, it's a straight shot. We get that gate open, make our way across the library, and we're good.
If it's a secret library, how do you know about it? All right, these guys seem to have at least a decent idea of what they should be doing. I've hit him like 20 times, and he wasn't affected by any of it. Like, I'm aware that I probably shouldn't just be running up on the dude like that, but listen, when I hit him, clearly, on multiple occasions, he has taken no damage. And I'm dead again. It's nice knowing you guys. I'm just trying to actually do something. I guess we just sit back and wait for him to mess up. We're just not gonna take it to him. Hey, the couple times that I've had to sit there and actually play as killer, these motherfuckers sat there squatted up, 3 people attacking me, blinding me, stunning me, everything. Dude, I'm hitting it! See, in this situation, the guy would be smart to probably use the stalker guy to pull us off of these ledges. Nope. Oh, no. Oh! No! Why pipe bomb? I'm pretty sure that destroyed the disc too. Why? Anyway, yeah, if you guys want me to do more of this in the future, let me know. Especially if you want like a killer video or something. I could probably just sit here and play this probably for a lot of the day, and whenever I got killer, I'll just hit record. Sometimes I'm just sitting there bumming the f*** out. Got Cheeto dust on my lips and oh! Well, it was nice knowing you. You get hit one time, you get staggered, and then your character like falls over themselves like they've never been sliced by an axe before, and then just fall onto the ground and just accept their fate. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later. Pussy in my